Fans is Ashley's Corner, and I'm gonna come through with this really quick prediction for this Jaron Boots Ennis versus Chris Van Heerden fight. Now they made this an IBO title fight, so it's a 12-round fight. It will be on Showtime. Jaron Ennis is 23 years old. He's 5'10" with a 74-inch reach. His record is 26-0 with 24 knockouts, and his last fight I think was like 3 months ago. Now Chris Van Heerden, on the other hand, is 28-2-1 with 12 knockouts. His only loss of knockout loss or stoppage loss was by Errol Spence, I believe, 5 years ago. He's 33 years old now, and he's 5'9" with a 72-inch reach. And his last fight was like 14 months ago. So, I'm gonna say real quick, like, okay, we all know that, like, Chris Van Heerden is a tough fight, only because he is tough, meaning he's durable. He can take a lot of shots, and he'll stay in there. He's not somebody that's just gonna lay down for you. That's why we like this fight, because of the mutual opponent. In between Boots and Earl Spence, which would be Chris. And the fact that he probably going to give Boots a little bit more rounds than what he's used to, which is a good thing because he needs his rounds in. You know, everybody already knows that Boots is a beast and he's going to win this fight. But aside of all of that, of giving Chris his props for being the type of fighter he is, and I'm glad that this is a fight that happened on short notice. Thomas Delorme was supposed to be the opponent. I think he caught COVID, and this was a step in. It's a late replacement, and I'm glad it's not a late replacement that we don't know. So I like the fight, and it could be very entertaining. So, but besides all of that, when Earl Spence fought Chris Van Heerden 5 years ago, Chris Van Heerden was a punching bag for Earl Spence. So I don't think he's going to be anything more than that for Jaron Boots Ennis. And that's just how I see it. Especially with him being a late replacement. And Boots is a very fresh, young talent. And he has a lot to prove, in the fact that Earl Spence fought him, regardless if it was 5 years ago or 10 years ago, he's going to want to show and prove, because even though he knows how good he is, and a lot of people do know how good he is, he still have a lot to prove because he hasn't had those big fights yet. He hasn't really fought a C+ welterweight fighter yet, let alone those top names. And so, like, this is a good fight, but I don't see Chris probably making it to the 7th round or out the 7th round. I think the fight went 7 with Earl. It should not go 7 with Boots. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace. Oh, and don't forget to check out the liquor spot tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, where us ladies talk about boxing and sex and relationships. All fun though. Peace.